Hello, welcome back to Tap That. Today we're going to be doing Harpoon's Dunkin Boston Kreme Stout. First stout we've had on the show, so I am kind of excited. Without further ado, let's get started.
Yeah, let's see what's on tap.
Alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you. I wanna treat you just like you treated me.
Alright, man. Again, we are doing the Harpoon Dunkin Boston Kreme Stout.
And of course, we got the Boston Cream Donut from Dunkin.
There we go. Pair it. We'll see how it pairs. We'll see if it tastes similar.
That's why we have it. So.
Yeah, mine didn't get any cream in it, though.
Oh, look at that. Poor guy. He doesn't even like them.
I don't like Boston Cream.
I love Boston Cream Donuts. They're my favorite.
Alright, you ready to try ASMR?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It was a little quick on there.
A little quick.
Slower.
Alright.
And again, this is the stout that neither of us are big stout or porter fans. So when I saw that it was stout, I was like, I don't know about that, but let's give it a try. Give it a whirl.
Mine has an imperfection in the can, and it's poking my lip when I drink it. You can't. I don't know if you can see that on this camera. There's like a little thing sticking out right here.
Is that going to be an issue?
Yeah, man, it's got this little imperfection that's cutting me, though.
Yeah, and during the cold case file, we had marker over the top, so we couldn't see, and marker got on his lips, so...
Yeah, it did. It got on our hands, too. We watched
Is that going to affect the score?
Maybe.
Yeah.
The marker that we did.
Our defacing of the can, and now your imperfection there.
Listen, and I've talked many times about how I don't like stouts. So far, I like this.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's okay, stout. We all have imperfections. Yours aren't that bad.
And comparative to the coffee one, that tastes more like black coffee, where this tastes like coffee that I would drink if I did drink coffee. A little cream in it, a little sugar in it.
It does have a little... I like that, yeah.
It's just like a little lighter... It still tastes like that other coffee one, but lighter.
You're right, and this is steadily growing on me after you said that. I do sense a little cream, slight sugar, maybe one packet too. It's nice. It's still... Yeah, it tastes like a dark coffee with some cream in it, maybe a little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar. Like, not overly sweet, where like it's like 10 creams, 10 sugars or anything like that. I can see like this being like a 2 and 2 kind of situation. Like 2 shots, 2 shots. Let's taste it though and compare it back to back.
Oh, don't forget the last time I tried to do this, I choked.
Maybe swallow the beer first and then
Well, that wasn't the issue. The issue was
the air
shot. Yeah, the air shot into my mouth and forced the beer into my throat.
Well, don't
which any
shove
other
this
day
all
I
in
wouldn't
your mouth.
complain about, but so. Listen, it's just my favorite donut. I'm not sure if anything doesn't pair with that donut.
I think it pairs well. Does it taste the same though? No.
No,
And not
no.
that I think they're chasing that. That's not what we're saying.
No, I disagree. It says Boston Cream on the front, which we haven't gotten to the can yet. As you guys know, we use the TLC method, as always. And the next one's label. It says Boston Cream, Alex.
It does say Boston Cream, so maybe they are chasing it. Maybe they're saying though it should pair well, and it does pair well. And I don't like Boston Cream though. Like donut's good on this. I mean, here's the thing though. I think donuts are just good with coffee. I think they're all gonna pair
That's true.
well.
Yeah, and that's where I do agree with you. This tastes a little more like the coffee that would go with my Boston Cream.
Yeah.
But I do think they're trying to... Why else would it say Boston Cream? It has a donut on the front. Are we just trying to say, like, oh, drink this with your Boston Cream donut? Nah. I think it's supposed to taste like it.
You think you can get these at Dunkin'?
Not without a liquor license.
Can you like,
At least here in PA.
can I get a donut and a beer?
Yeah. Way to start your morning.
I kind of like it. Label is cool though. Now I know 2 of these labels are almost the exact same.
Yeah,
but
it's reminiscent of...
this reminds me of Dunkin'.
Yeah, absolutely. I stare at this, I know that's Dunkin'.
Yeah. Like, I would know this was Dunkin' from 10 feet away, you know? I wouldn't have to read it.
Yeah.
I would just know the color palette, the scheme of it. All this screams Dunkin' to me.
So we did a little bit of research, well, mostly you, and when we were looking it up, Dunkin' actually changed its name. In 1948, it was called Kettle. And then it went to Dunkin Donuts.
Which
and
you
then,
thought it was Dunkin' Donuts still.
Yeah, and that's the point I'm getting at. I opened these. I thought it was still Dunkin Donuts. I thought it was still DD, and he informed me.
We're talking about this show leading up to it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta stop at Dunkin' Donuts, get the donuts." And I was like, I didn't tell him, but I was like, "It's just Dunkin' now.
Yeah.
It's been Dunkin' for a while now."
Which is strange because when I put it in my GPS, I put Dunkin', and it showed up on my GPS before I put donuts, and I was like, "What is going on?" It should say Dunkin' Donuts.
Do you like the name change, or are you against it? Because I kind of like it. I think it simplifies it. Just boom, done.
It definitely simplifies it. I guess I'm just stuck on the past, you know?
Yeah.
They changed it in January 2019, and I never realized, so I mean, I guess it didn't affect the brand. Of course, I say this on the show all the time. I used to live in Rhode Island. I would stop at Dunkin' Donuts before work because they are on every corner in the New England states, like every corner.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I would stop there before work, and since I moved back, I maybe went to Dunkin' once.
Well, it's not close to us, and it's definitely not on the way to work for us, either of us.
Exactly.
And we have a place called Duck Donuts, which, sorry, Dunkin', Duck Donuts.
Duck Donuts,
They're
yeah.
good.
They do.
They make them fresh. They're
They
good
make 'em
donuts.
fresh.
No, Dunkin's are fine. I mean, donuts are kind of like sex, man. Like, can you really have bad sex? Maybe pizza's a better analogy, but like, you know,
Yeah.
like it's all okay. Like, I'll eat a donut. A donut's a donut. You know.
Can you make a donut pizza? I'm wondering.
You'd have to let Rhett and Link do that with Willet. Willet Pizza.
Yeah,
Rhett
please.
and Link, we're shouting that out.
Shout out Red and Link. Can you make a donut pizza?
Yeah, I want to know. Or Josh specifically on there because he does that food podcast or whatever.
Yeah, do that.
Do
I
that,
wanna see
Josh.
that. Also, as you guys know, we have changed the C from chuggability to content. And
Which is kind of weak for a stout. 4.3
4.3%.
isn't great.
No, and it actually, I think it's super weak for a stout.
I think
I
it's
would
pretty weak
expect
for a
7
stout.
out of a stout at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little lower. I'd probably do like a 6, but I mean, that's, you know, tomato. But I don't know. I'll tell you the truth. The flavor is what's really pushing this through for me because I do like this, actually. I don't know how many of these I could drink, but like, in replacement of coffee, I could do this. I know that's terrible. Like, you know, my morning commute, if this were to be in my, like, in a cup and I didn't know it was beer and I was to drink it, I don't know if I could tell you this was a beer. I would just think it was a really bitter coffee, you know, because it's not super beery. It's bitter, like beer,
Yeah.
but coffee's bitter.
That's a valid argument. I would probably agree with you.
Like, I don't know if right away I would be like
Yeah.
if you wouldn't tell me, I just don't know if I would know.
I would hope you catch it before you go into work, but, you know.
Depends where you work, I guess.
The smell would definitely hit you first. It's stouty.
I don't think it's-
The smell is stouty.
I just think it smells like coffee, like cold brew coffee. If they're going for cold brew coffee, this tastes like, I think my girl would like this. This tastes like cold brew coffee.
Wow, we might have to test that.
We might have to test that. She's not home at the moment, or I would test that.
Yeah.
But this is good, man. I like this. I like this a lot.
Like I said, it's growing on me. I am...
Label's boring to me. I think they could have did better. Just like adding that little donut just isn't enough. Like, they were just like Dunkin', and I know it's a limited release, and like there's the excitement, and I do like that, you know. And this is a new one, a little bit more research we did. Last year they did do the collaboration, but they just did the porter. This one is solely for this year, and you have to buy the variety pack to get this one.
Yeah,
they don't
because
sell this
of-
one in 6-packs.
Yep, the 3 releases.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point. What's your rating?
Rating? We're just going?
Yeah, I mean, we're towards the end, right?
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
I'm done. I actually have one sip in there because I want Marissa to try it.
This
But,
is I want to add, this is a very full beer, which you'd expect probably out of a stout.
It's heavy.
So I'm not gonna complete this donut. I'm already feeling it. You know, I'm
Kind of full too.
Yeah, I'm ready to go into work. I'm just kidding. Today's Sunday, by the way.
Purely out of surprise, I'd give this a 6.8. I like it. I like this beer.
Wow. It's actually pretty cool that we're back to ratings because we did the fall episode.
We've been away
and
from them
stuff,
for a bit.
and I'm excited. in honor of that, I'm gonna go with the exact same score, 6.8.
Again, like, I think it tastes like coffee. If you like coffee, me and Storm are both not coffee drinkers. If you like coffee, that tastes like coffee in a beer. That's great. This would be great. We always like to put ourselves in a situation. This would be great if you were camping with your buddies or something, and all you had to do was drink beer all day, and you woke up and you grabbed one of these.
Grab one of these, yeah. Only one though. I'm telling you, it's hitting the gut.
That's stouts.
It's stouts.
You know? But this would be good for that. This has that flavor where this is coffee, a little dark coffee. It's definitely not too sweet, but I think the other one's darker, which we'll get to. But
Alex always talks about it lingering. I'm getting a cream flavor that lingers, like little cream into your coffee.
I just taste coffee. The alcohol content's a little disappointing. If the alcohol content was like a 6 or a 7, this would have been higher. This would have been a 7.2. It would have been up there. But because it just tastes like coffee to me. But 6.8. 6.8.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that score.
I'm happy with that score.
All right. Well, try it. It's good. See for yourself. Tell me what you think. And
see you next time.
Don't forget to tap that subscribe button.
Alcohol.